What's up, y'all? Action Figured. Just want to give y'all a quick little tutorial on how I chose to make clouds for my stop motion videos, or for my photography and my stop motion. First, I use this poly filler. You can get it at Walmart. It's pretty cheap. I'm going to experiment more with like actual cotton balls and things like that, but for right now, I'm going to use that to show you how these came out. So what I did was I got cut a couple pieces of this wire. I forgot which gauge this is, but this is a pretty thick gauge that you can do a pretty good amount of movement without worrying about it being too flimsy. So for this one, I'm just going to do 2 pieces just to make 2 quick clouds and see how they come out. So the reason why I use that, like I said, is because you can kind of make a skeleton out of it and move the cloud the way you like without having to worry about the cloud falling over. And you could also give it little feet and things like that, which I'll do with one of these clouds. So all I do is get my filler out, ball it up, stuff it in there, stuff it through all the wires, and I can kind of form it the way I like. That one actually kind of stands up by itself without me doing much to it. This one, I'm going to put a lot more filler in so I can have kind of a bigger explosion. And then at the bottom of it, I'm just going to bend the feet in 2 different directions to kind of give it something to stand on, to give it a little bit more sturdiness. You can use anything. You could even hot glue the filler onto those if you'd like. I don't. They're quick for me to make, so I have a bunch of them and I can just do different things with it. After that, you're gonna want to spray paint it. I used just a flat black spray paint, sprayed all around it. I tried to get the bottom of it more black than anything, but I still wanted some white obviously to show through, so I tried to cover the clouds as much as I can evenly around, but then the bottom going much deeper with the black. With the paint, you'll notice when you're done, after it sets, this dries pretty quick. After it sets, the paint makes the clouds sturdy and hard, so you can actually just pick them up and move them around without it being like the filler before. The next step is the Mod Podge. That stuff is really good for these kind of things. You spray that over it. That gives it like another extra coat, and it stiffens it up a lot more. Then you're able to move these pieces around without worrying. The last piece is obviously the lights. As far as the tea lights go, I like them because you can put more than one in there. You can take them in and out. Some people hot glue them in there. My favorite is obviously that first one because it lights up the whole light. But the second one, if it's not bright enough, you can use pliers like I just did and pop the top off. But my first for smaller projects is that second light, and then that first light. And my most favorite light of them all is the little RGB light. You can change intensities, colors, hues, you name it. They're a little bit more expensive, but they work well. The last step is obviously just modeling your explosion the way you'd like it. Put the light underneath it, and then there you go. Have fun with that.